Misty, sit back. I got it to you.
Thank you so much, Marielle. And now we're going to get to hear from Braeden, who's back from last year by popular request. And I am super looking forward to seeing him and hearing him give his talk too. So let's all welcome him, please.
Hi. I've been talking about how my OCD affected my life, and I'm going to start when I was 3. So, when I was 3, I remember touching the metal bars on our dog's cage and always asking to have the dog out. I always wanted him out. When I was 5, in British Columbia, I jumped the cracks in the sidewalk. If I landed on a crack, I had to go back to my mom because she was the starting point. I remember needing to, still in British Columbia, I remember needing to sit on a wooden slant just above the stairs to be with the stuffies and to look down, but if I fell off, I'd fall on wooden stairs. When I was in grade 1, my teacher said I couldn't sit by my best friend Nolan, and that really made it hard to concentrate in class. I remember one time in kindergarten, I spent an hour sharpening my pencil to a perfect point, and my teacher that had never yelled at me before yelled at me for the first time. I always felt left out of ordinary stuff because I always had to do my OCD stuff. I remember touching the points on the jungle gym, even if I had to throw my shoe at the top point. And when my friends would come over saying, "What are you doing? You want to play with us?" I didn't know what to answer, so I'd run off almost crying. Moving to Ontario was hard because I had to stop at every bathroom. When I was 8, I had a harder time hiding food at school. I spent entire recesses lying to my friends saying I had to go to the bathroom, but what I was really doing is I was moving my hand down the wall, and if I got off or if it slipped off, I had to go back to the beginning. I had to count lights when I was in bed, and if I had to count to 10, but if I got to 11, I had to go to 20. If I got to 21, I had to go to 30. At school, I was sweating so much I cut my eyebrows, so the sweat wouldn't go onto my eyelid. And when I came home, my parents asked me who did it, and I told them that my brother did it when I was sleeping. So then my dad took me to a room and talked to me and told me that I had OCD. OCD means obsessive compulsive disorder. It's when some wires in your brain are connected with wires that are not supposed to be connected, and there's a chemical in your brain that makes you do stuff over and over again. The one thing I did most of the time was take my fingertips and put them into the palm of my hand, making a fist. I don't know why I did it, it just felt good. My parents made sure I got help early. So they took me to the family doctor and they wrote a referral to McMaster University in Hamilton. I had to wait 1.5 years to get in because I was too young. And some doctors didn't even believe that I had OCD. They said I was too young. In that 1.5 years, I went to the mom show to talk about my OCD, but they only let my mom talk. told me about Catherine from Mood Disorders, the person that's running this program. I wanted to talk about OCD because I want to help people with OCD and not have them feel left out. And when they're older and they still don't have help, but they know they have OCD, they should tell their bosses. And if they come in late because they were doing their OCD stuff, I don't think they should get fired for that. At McMaster's, they listened to me and gave me medication. The first one made me go completely insane. I was bouncing off the walls. The second one worked good, but now I need a bigger dosage of it. I know I can talk to my parents because they're my main support. I call OCD icky feelings because it makes my body feel icky, and when I do this, it makes my body feel good again, like there's nothing wrong. And what the medication does, it puts the chemicals back in balance. I hope you understand about OCD now, and I hope you can help friends that have OCD and tell their parents about it so they can get support.